John, we're back.
V squared number 3.
Third one. We got another match today. Holy smokes. FTR,
Yeah.
Luke Ramsey versus
Armen.
Armen.
Armen from Canada. Now we had 5 Canadian TR shooters come down. All really good TR shooters, obviously, because they're invited. But but it was really cool to see. It was awesome. They brought such energy with them. Like I really like those guys.
Yeah, and there was one open shooter as well. And yeah, great people, great competitors, and I could tell they had a ton of fun. So anyway, let's do this. Luke Ramsey is the runner-up last year. He came up short against. Actually, he won everything until the finale, and he lost to Fritz Braun. And this year, he already faced Fritz, and he actually won against Fritz, so he's still on the winner side.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we go. It's another good one.
All right.
Again,
this
Vortex Vitavori. They are sponsors. This would not be possible without them. And also, like, subscribe, and share this video on social media. Share with everybody so they can see these matches as well.
I guess I'm going first, right? Yes, sir.
Here we go. Luke Ramsey's on the right. And Armen is on the left.
Okay.
First shot of 5. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Now, Luke Ramsey, we discussed, he's a top shelf American shooter, FTR. But Armen's from Canada, and again, the reason he's here because he was invited. He's a good shooter, obviously, and he's got a really good rifle, and he's really good at reading these conditions.
Oh yeah. And some people ask, like, how did Canadian guys get invited? Well, because they come down to shoot matches in the U.S., like Nationals and Southwest and some of the northern matches. So no reason they can't get an invite.
Correct. Ooh.
Just stacked it.
Please. First on score, second on score, 5 votes. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Off they go. Luke Ramsey, 2-siders, 5s. He took them both. And that's a good sign that he's on from the get-go.
It just came down a click. Oh.
Sider 2 is a full. Thank you.
Well, good thing it's still insiders.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to take that one.
Now, the rule is you have to take them both or the last one only. So, obviously, he's not going to take them. In the meantime, Luke just blew a 4 out to the left.
Wow.
Now, these guys are shooting .308 rifles. In 1,000 yards, that 5 ring is 1 MOA. The V ring is half MOA.
V-ball, 1 on.
Thank you.
And I've said this before, but like when you think about those targets, look down at your dinner plate. Imagine hitting that 1,000 yards away. Then look down at a plate half that size, and that's the V ring at 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
It ain't a lot of real estate.
Pretty small.
Look at them just stacking them in there.
Two on.
2 very different TR setups here. You've got Armen with the joypod, running a joystick setup, and then you've got Luke running more of a standard bipod. And he does kind of the double hand on his pistol grip shooting there, if you see. So 2 very different styles.
It appears that they're both using Vortex scopes.
Yeah. Armen always opens up his hand. If you look after he's done adjusting, he opens up his hand, and you can see he just completely lets go of that joystick every time he shoots. Very consistent with how he does it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to interfere.
5,
Yeah.
6 on.
Boy, both these guns are shooting tight
Man.
water line right now.
Yeah. Luke Ramsey always brings a good rifle.
Mm-hmm.
And Armen's
pretty
is
sure
right
Luke
there
was-
with him.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what Armen was shooting, but I'm pretty sure Luke was shooting those 208s.
Yeah, the Burger 208.
Yeah.
God, that vertical is flat.
Yeah, I mean, they're both within the X ring right now.
Oh, good job. John, you do this every time. Don't laugh, man. You are the worst jinxer in the world. That's terrible.
Sorry, Luke.
Anyway, Luke was killing until John had to jinx him. So Luke's down 3 points already. And Armen is clean. See how I don't jinx him? I just get him, give him a little scare.
Well, here, I'm sure Luke is going to get this one dialed in. Hit
Don't say anything. Just don't say anything. See? Just don't say anything, John.
Thank you.
Anyway, can we go back talk about their equipment?
Yeah.
So anyway, back to their shooting styles. Armen has a spotting scope, and Luke reached through his scope, reached the Mirage through his scope. It appears that he has a one of them from Dan Poe label, those Mirage Buster things, whatever they're called. Oh,
3, 6 on.
wow. Armen just blew a 3.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
And all of a sudden, we have a match. It's a 1-point match at this point.
Yeah. Oh,
4, 9
All right,
on.
we need to shut up.
boy. You know,
Man,
this is
that-
how
those
fast these
could-
matches change.
Yeah, they were just perfectly centered up until you said something, and now it's gotten out of hand quick. So, how are we doing here? Luke Ramsey's down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points,
5, 7 on.
and Armen is down 2. So Armen's
think
way
Armen's-
ahead
yeah.
still.
Yeah. Oh,
Luke just can't find it.
Thank you.
man.
Now I'm pretty sure this is the first time Armen has ever shot here at dead zero.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Came up a little.
He's doing really well with the conditions, obviously.
Oh,
Wow.
11 on.
Yeah, Luke can't believe it either.
Thank you.
yeah. I mean, you heard him. He goes, "Wow." He's shaking his head. And I mean, you know, at least from our viewpoint here, like the flags are kind of, you know, wishy-washy, but it's just it's just weird to see. There it is.
Man, Armen's right back in there. He dropped
Yeah.
that one. He had
Oh,
one bad shot.
So is Luke.
Thank you.
He's had one bad shot, and that's it.
You know, it's interesting to note, but watch how fast, you know, Luke's just, as soon as Armen's done, boom, he's on it. Those last couple shots. You know, not.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Luke's a quick shooter.
Yeah. Oh.
4, 13 on.
Wow. Got right next to you, buddy.
Yeah, I know it's
Luke's funny. Yeah, he can't find it, man. He just cannot. Now, let's talk about that. The format of the V2 finale is best 2 out of 3. So Luke can totally tank this one and win the next 2 and still be in it. So
Yep.
keep that in mind. It is not an aggregate score.
4-14
Boy,
on.
he's just struggling though.
Tell you what, he better figure it out. I mean, and that's the beauty about he's going to shoot the rest of these shots, hopefully get that win figured out, and hopefully come back and win the next 2 matches or stages against Armen.
Yeah.
But this one seems like it's gone already. In the meantime, Armen just seems to keep getting better and verifying what he's seeing.
Yeah.
5.
Thank you.
So it seems like Luke's learning on the job right now. And he's learning well.
Oof.
You all out.
Thank you.
But man, he had the last 9 shots. Only 2 were good. So he got lost there for a little bit. Uh-oh.
Oh.
3, 13 on.
Oh. Wow. and at this point, Armen's shooting away. Luke's done.
Yeah. But I mean, Luke's so far behind. Luke is 9 points, and Armen's only down 5. He'd have to miss the whole target to lose at this point.
14 on.
So it shows a 70, but in reality, it's a 64 versus a 60
Yeah.
or 66.
There you go. 64, 66.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Let's see what Armen's final shot is here. Oh yeah, that'll
in the
seal it.
center.
Nice finish.
Yep. Yeah. Nice job.
Thank you. Okay, good luck, brother.
But I mean, what a rough stage for both of them. I mean,
Yeah.
they both had their moments there. That was kind of ugly.
Yeah. All right. Here we go again. So
All right, so
Armen is up
go ahead.
1.
Yep.
And again, best 2 out of 3. So Luke can still come back and win it.
Yeah, and Armen will be shooting first here since he won the last one.
Correct. Taking their time. After it's probably been about 10 minutes since they shot, and I guess Armen's thinking about what it was, how it ended. So he's really taking his time and making sure that his siders are good. Again, that's not good. That's not a good start.
No, that's really not how you want to start. And I mean, the flags are, just kind of out there. The left one's moving a little bit. Oh, there you go. Luke pulls a 5. You got left flag left, right flag right. Armen definitely takes his time, though. I mean, he's a very very calculating shooter. Looking through a scope, going back, looking at the flags. Definitely taking more time than Luke does.
There it
Batter
is.
2 is a V.
Paid off.
Thank you. I'll take that, please.
V, 1 on.
Oh no.
Sider 2-4.
Thank you.
So he's not taking any siders, obviously, because you can only take the last one or both, and there's no way he's taking that 4.
Nope. Now we got pretty consistent left to right on the flags. Of course, I say that and then it changes.
There was nothing consistent about those conditions. And off
Every
we
time
go.
we think,
Off to a rocky
yeah.
start for both shooters.
Man. Oh,
Score, 1 on.
Thank you.
man. But look at those right flags now. But the left flag's got nothing on them.
Yeah, and you know, it's like, what do you believe? You know, the right side, obviously that's wind already went by, but the left flag is pretty much dead. But it's still
Three
there,
on.
obviously. I was about to
Armen
say,
didn't
just because the
believe it.
left flag doesn't show any wind, it doesn't mean that there's not some kind of wind in the middle of the range. It just has no indicators.
Thank you.
And you got to believe that they're holding another line, or, you know, or more.
Yeah,
And they're still losing them downwind.
yeah. Keep in mind, F-class shooters, they aim on target. They pretty much just aim at those rings on the target. So that makes it easy for them to switch left to right, center, whatever. So they're aiming on target. They just can't
Four
find
on.
it.
Thank you.
No. It's 5 4s in a row.
Yeah.
Man,
Score, 3 on.
Thank you.
Armen's V is looking pretty good right now.
I know. Oh, and he catches the liner.
Thank you.
That helps.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
V.
Found it.
Thank you.
Luke says, I'll take your 5 and raise you a V.
Yeah, but you know, those conditions are, they are not consistent at all. Look at that flag on the left now. It's picking up.
Yeah.
And the ones on the right. So whatever Armen shot last, he needs to change it now. And the only way to verify if you're correct is by shooting. And honestly, that's the only way to verify.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
boy.
3, 6 on.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Yep. Like I said, the flags were up.
Man. And Luke was quick to shoot there.
Oh,
so-
my goodness.
Wow.
5 on.
I was about to say, he finally opened the door for Luke, and Luke stacked it right on top of his.
Man.
So it picked up quite a bit. Because you know Luke had to move. He had
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, for sure. Now that left flag's fallen off. Right flag's still going. There, Armen found it.
7 on.
Thank you.
Yeah, but what if it falls off again? And now you
Yeah.
shoot a 3 on the other side.
Okay.
5, 6 on.
Thank you.
And that left flag's just barely tipping out the left side now.
There's one, after all this, there's only one V separating the two. It's crazy.
Now look at the right side flags. They can't decide on between themselves.
Yeah. That's why you don't ever give up. They're down 5 points each. And the only thing separating them is one V.
Yeah, I mean they're tied up otherwise.
Oh man, Luke shoots quick.
4, 7 on.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
And we're tied.
Look at those flags.
Points are tied up again. Yeah.
Yeah, except for Armen has 100% more V's than Luke.
And Luke has to shoot, an extra
Oh my
extra
goodness!
shot.
You know he had to move.
Wow,
Thank you.
man.
Now, if you're Armen at this point, you go, "Holy crap! How much did he move? How much do I have to move? And what if I blow it on the other side?" You know?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, look at the flags. I mean, they're moving again in the same direction. So,
Yeah,
oh, good call.
yeah. Armen got it. That was not an easy shot.
No.
Oh, look at that! He just lost that liner.
Man.
Now Armen's looking pretty good at this point.
Oh,
4.
I guess I can
11
jinx
on.
him too, huh? It's tough. It's a tough match. Those flags just there's no two shots are the same.
there you go. Luke's back in it.
Thank you.
Well, he's getting towards back in it.
Yeah, he's still a point behind.
He's still a point behind and a V. But I mean, a point with 5 shots left is not a bad place to be. Could be worse.
Yeah.
B-Bull, 12 on.
Thank you. Five, 11 on.
Thank you.
Yeah, Luke at this point, yes, he just needs to keep it clean. But it's tough. Now Armen, he's got the V count and a point, so he can give up a point and still be in the lead.
There's another V.
But he seems to have found it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point, Luke, if I were him, I'd slow down and wait for conditions to change.
Oh,
Never mind.
4, 12.
Thank you.
Yeah. Again, Armen just keeps getting
14.
stronger.
Thank you.
yeah, 3 bulls in a row.
It's amazing how towards the end, it seems like the tougher it gets, the stronger he's getting.
Oh,
4, 13.
Yep,
I feel your pain, Luke.
exactly.
Oh man. Some days you're the windshield, some days you're the
Armen
bug.
just needs a 4 to win.
4.
There it is.
15
Yeah,
on,
there it
you're
is.
out.
Thank you.
Congratulations, brother.
Luke already knows.
Yeah.
He congratulated him already, but guess what? He's gonna keep shooting
4, 14 on.
Thank you.
because that just means he went to the one loss side. But he's gonna get his shots
Yeah.
in, get a little bit of practice,
4, you're out.
and yeah, good strategy.
Shoot, man.
Yeah.
What do you think, John? That was a good match.
I mean, it's so crazy to watch because, those guys are throwing 308s. They're 300 feet per second slower than what we're doing. They're shooting off bipods. Like, more things can go wrong for them. And so, I feel like even more than anything, we're always on, like, you just don't know what's going to happen. It's never over till it's over.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, they were really close there for a minute, and then Armen just started to pull away. Yeah. And again, something to point out is what Luke did there. He was done. He had already lost. He said, "Hey man, congratulations, good job," but he just kept shooting. He kept trying to see what's out there, trying to get a little bit of trigger time. Because he's not out. I mean, he lost. He's on the one loss side, but it's a double elimination match, so he's still in it. So I think that was pretty smart what he did to just keep shooting, get some shots down range, and try to see what's going on out there.
Yeah. So from a strategy standpoint, you've shot, I mean, more than your fair share of pair firing matches around the world. like from a strategy standpoint, I heard you say at one point Luke should slow down. So if Luke's confident in making a call, the strategy there is what? To slow down your competitor from being able to make the same call or a quickly adjusted call?
Well, when I said that was, Armen already had found a groove, right? He was hitting lots of Vs. He couldn't hit them at the beginning, but all of a sudden he's hitting a lot of Vs. So Luke's behind. The reason I said that is he needed to force Armen into making win calls different than what he'd been making, because obviously he was in a groove. Whatever condition was there, Armen had found it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Armen was still out win calling Luke, right? That's why Luke was in that situation anyway. But however, it's just one of them things that that doesn't mean it was going to work in Luke's favor. However, get him off that groove, because Armen had just found it. But again, that's not a guarantee of any kind, because if you're forcing him to get into different, possibly tougher wind conditions, then you're also forcing yourself to shoot in those conditions. But at that point, it becomes a wind reading game, right? But it's obviously Armen had found it not only there but throughout both matches. So it's just one of those minor strategies that more likely is not going to pay off. But it's when you're getting kicked in the teeth, try something.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's always interesting to watch these and to, we have the advantage of hindsight, right? We're watching it happen and we're not in the heat of the moment like the shooters are. So it's always interesting to, kind of evaluate what's going on, their body positions, their strategies, all those different things that we get the advantage of seeing, that the viewers get the advantage of seeing, that the shooters don't at the time that they're shooting. So I think it's great. Just another reason to like and subscribe these videos.
Yeah, of course. Help us push these videos out. Go get you some points, get invited. The winner gets $5,000.
Yeah. And like $2,000 in prizes from Vitivori and Vortex.
Yeah. So it's a big deal. All right.
Huge.
That's it. Keep them centered.
All right.
And we'll see you next time.
All righty.
Bye-bye.